Well, never really a bad day for Tarkov, and certainly never a bad day for Shoreline. Hello everyone, if it's your first time to the channel, welcome. If you're back, welcome back. Boy Con4 with Falc's Nest Gaming. We are heading to Shoreline. I'm jumping on for a few hours this evening. A few, 2, 3, I don't know. It'll be a short one, but I did want to take the time to jump on and stream for a little bit for anyone who's out there in need, you know, as it may be on a Friday evening. I wanted to get some progress in and also, you know, say hello, update everyone. Feeling much better. I was not well for probably the last week or so. I don't know if anyone caught last Sunday's stream, but I was very under the weather, so much so that literally probably didn't even leave the room for like 3 days. It was kind of crazy. So glad to be feeling better, glad to have a mostly normal voice back, glad to be logged into Tarkov, and certainly glad to be here. So we're gonna get it going, looking to double dip as usual to get things started. We've got a peacekeeper task and a therapist task that I've got my eye on, trying to knock out once we get into raid, but looks like we're about there. So here we go. First raid of the night always feels so good, you know, that feeling, right? And again, maybe 2-3 hours. I don't know how long I've got tonight, but I'm gonna give you guys what time I do have, and we've got some things to do. So we're heading to the resort, or at least that's where we want to be. Been so long since I've been on this account, I've got to remember what we got going on here. We've got some serious weaponry. I remember this gun, I'll tell you that. And the snow is here. Oh, now I'm excited for the snow right now, but in a few weeks I think we all know that like the snow crunch is gonna be like banging around in my brain, so we'll just have to see how that goes, you know. But anyway, the tasks that we're looking to do, for anyone who's curious, we'll go ahead and show you. On Shoreline, Spa Tour 5 is where we're at. Locate and obtain the key to the closed premises of Health Resort. And figured we'd go ahead and do healthcare privacy while we're there. It's at the resort, so same area-ish. And I went ahead and bought the key for that one. We will need West 306. So aside from that, really just looking to have a good raid, have some fun. Outside of that, in terms of what we'll do the rest of the stream, is just really progress and trying to knock down as many Kappa related tasks as we can, so that we can go ahead and get the journey to Lightkeeper officially on the way and start ticking off those tasks so that we can get back over there to see the man himself again. Won't that be fun? This time though, when we kill Zerachi, we're gonna do it a little differently. I mean, we're still gonna do it the same way we did it before. However, this time it'll come with a bit of a different weight, I'll say. Hope everyone's having a good evening. Not sure what we got going on over there, but we're gonna take a peek at cottages. And then before we head to the resort, we're actually going to go grab that key. We need west side, but the key's not too far off from that. And we'll still enter west side anyway. I don't see any movement, so probably don't have old Slenitar. So the snow is beautiful, I think, honestly. I'm digging it. And I don't know what you guys are seeing, but so far Performance. Hard to say whether or not it took a hit. Interested to get everyone's thoughts on that. You guys might have been playing a little bit more than me since the snow hit. I was really down. So I have not had a lot of time to play. So, oh, hello there. Just sliding over into the bushes, aren't you? Oh, you found a rock. Okay. Nice. Now I did hear some gunfire back this way. What we got going on here? Unless it was PMCs fighting by the beach or village. Either way, none of that is anywhere close to a place that we need to be concerned with, so. Tap and see what we got going on here. Oh, free cash right out the gate. Don't mind if I do. So I'm looking for the checkpoint close to where the scav sniper rock is. That checkpoint should have a key that only spawns when you have this task available. And I think you just go turn that in, but it's been a long time since I've done it, so can't really say that for sure. However, I am out of breath. That much we can say for sure. Look, I floated right over your head. Sorry, man. I gave you false hope. That was just not even nice of me. You know? He's like, man, he barely missed me. I haven't. Nope. Sorry, dude. I mean, you were gonna give me a hard time. Let's be honest. You weren't gonna be happy about me being here. Key that we're looking for should be over here somewhere, if I remember correctly. Yes, this one. Boom. Okay, so let's take a look and see what it wants me to do now. Tour and over the key. That's what I thought. All right, so this one is 306, looking for any info about terror groups, research, blah blah. Let's go to the resort. Blah, blah, something is what it said to me. That's what I read. It said blah, blah, something. Man, this snow is amazing. So, wait a second. West 306. Right? Why does it seem like we just went there? There's a Jaeger room close to that. I feel like we just went there. I don't even know. I don't know. I have CRS. We know this. So, that's the thing. Right. So we're just gonna head on up. Oh. Hello there. I am no Slojiri. I am completely at higher. I would rather, you know, I'm a I'm not even a hired gun. I'm a dude doing stuff. That's what I am. Solo, a rogue, a weirdo, crazy person. Call me any of those things. That's fine. Ouch. Just gonna have to eat it, aren't I? Yeah. Thanks, Nikita. Appreciate that. I didn't even like those fleshy parts on my legs. 306 is what we're looking for. So this one right here. I'm gonna make sure there's no one over there. Lots of scary, bro. Alright. Something in here is what we need. And my guess is this thing, probably. Oh, nice. Hand over, survive, and extract. Now, who the hell is coming to... This is why I shut the door, but really, bro? Okay. He, clearly did not want me extracting with this information. It's valuable. I don't know what it is. This dude was like, no, you're not leaving with it. Yes, I am, slacker. What is up? Shoreline has so many repeat quests of the same areas. Doesn't it, man? Doesn't it? Salute. How's it going, man? You know, and it's so, like, when you're going back and forth with like multiple accounts and stuff too, it jumbles my brain, brother. So, man, I forgot to insure these. Oh well, whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll find more. You know, it'll be all right. And good thing I found some croutons because I didn't bring anything to eat as usual. I'm putting us in dire straits like always, you know. We're living the rough life, you know. Alright, and ACL, and I appreciate you hanging out, man. I've been as I mentioned, under the weather, so I back to the real world today. Felt like, man, I was like, gotta jump on and get some real Tark in. You know. I have been missing it. I felt like I heard something. Listen, y'all better back up. Okay. I am leaving this place, whether you want to be alive or not when I do. That's the real question. I feel like everyone wants to live. Seems like. Okay, alright. They done heard about us, you know. It's fine by me. Well, I got stuff to do anyway. We could, did I? F you. I did not. Multivitamins. I feel like no. I feel like I gotta be real picky what I loot, because, I just pick up everything. Actually, the hideout's at the point now, man. I don't really need to worry about picking up anything for the most part. I'll have to take a look. There's very key things we need. Oh, fucking partisan. Of course, partisan. Bitch ass. Alright. I don't see any tripwires, but of course that doesn't mean anything. So people didn't want to play nice. Partisan had just been not playing nice, probably. Yeah, he's got a tripwire set right by him. I can't resist the temptation of a Parmesan bag. I have to loot it. Okay, which means we have to defuse this thing, because dummy over here doesn't know how to play nice with people. You know, just wants to spawn in and cause terror and death and destruction on people. I mean, do anything. This guy. And now, don't you shoot at me till I get this grenade. Where are you at? Oh, I see you. Hello. Get wrecked. Oh, Yes, I'm feeling better for sure. Man, it's glad to be feeling better. You know, honestly, I'm thankful, you know, because you know, it was a decently serious sickness, and you know, without getting into too much detail, you know, I am thankful that I got better, you know, because a lot of people don't. So fortunately, you know, whatever you believe in, they're not done with me yet, so we're gonna be all right. We are 3-0 as far as that one goes. All right, get these magazines unloaded. But yeah, it just feels good to like to feel good again. You know, I'll have like, you know, some head fuzz for a while probably. Let's call it. But yeah, definitely feeling better. And it's been hard, man, being away from Tark, because it's like I know we had so many people following the streams and stuff, and you know, I always feel like, you know, I'm letting people down, but at the same time, like something like that, man, I just needed to rest up, and I'm glad that I did, because I definitely feel so much better for it. There's another scav over there, but he's just chilling. You are not. Did you want to not chill now too? Yeah, I figured as much. Listen, y'all, choose life. Stop it. Listen, I'm just trying to talk to people. Run away, please. Choose that option. Anyway, obviously I'm feeling better. Good. You better listen. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. These guys obviously don't want me here, and oh, I didn't even get my bag. Yes, hold on. Wait a second. Y'all gonna have to chill, because I'm taking this. This is mine. Alright, sweet. Bye now. My condolences to the dearly departed, but they were assholes anyway. Y'all should have said something. Right? I mean, friends are supposed to support one another. These guys just out here letting these guys drive themselves on a path to destruction. You know what I mean? Straight destruction. Man, it is wonderful. Good to see you. How's it going? Feeling better. Joined the real world again today. Worked a little bit on the video yesterday. You know, had a few hours. I was like, man, let me jump on, get some Tark in, play in the snow, say hello to everybody. You know. Hope you're doing okay. Or good morning, I guess I should say. It is very much evening here now. So I was like, man, it's a late stream, but it's like, it's never a bad time, you know. Not on a Friday night, never a bad time for Tark. So I said, fuck it, let's go, you know. So here we are, traipsing through the snow, causing chaos. But we're about to wrap up 2 tasks, I'll tell you that. So that's cool. Although I will say, I may need to adjust my colors. You guys let me know. On my end, it looks a little oversaturated, but on the monitor I'm using, it looks gorgeous and crisp. So as long as the stream looks as good as it does on my monitor, then it's just business as usual. But I definitely crank it up, because you know, streams on YouTube naturally darken. But man, I'm digging the snow. Been ill as well. Oh man, I hate to hear it. Aw, I hate to hear it. Well, I hope you get better. I'll certainly be praying for you. I know there's a nasty bugs going around right now, so rest up, be safe, get you some coffee. Relax, you know, shut off the world. That's what I did. I had to, and I was like, man, now that I'm feeling better. And I still, you know, I know you guys can hear it in my voice. I'm still not quite 100%, but I feel good is the difference, you know. And that, you know, that makes all the difference in the world. That's the thing, unfortunately, is, you know, you're the only one that ever knows how you feel when it comes to stuff like that. So try to listen to your body. All the decisions I never make. I'm trying to get better about that, you know. I really am. It's a process, you know. Still growing. I know when I was younger, man, I was so self-destructive. I did not care. I was like, what? Something dangerous? Yes, let's go. You know, something ridiculous? Sign me up. How fast can I get there? You know? Ugh. I'm sure I was hell to keep up with. My goodness. I still am hell to keep up with. See, you guys know. I ain't telling nobody nothing. Anything going on over there, or did Parmesan kill all y'all before he tried to come kill me? What's the deal? What's going on? I don't even know what loot we need. I need drills, I think. Would I find drills there? I don't know. Is it drills on this account? It's probably drills. I mean, I don't see any problem taking a peek, you know. Awful quiet. Why am I breathing so heavy? What the hell is wrong with you? Because of this partisan bag? Do I need to drink the pineapple juice? Was that what threw you over? He is not happy right now. Okay, listen. You're getting shot at from oh shit. Oh, shit's popping off over there. I saw someone moving left to right. He was engaged with someone in the compound, I thought. I don't know who won. Left side, sky. Meaning PMCs are still in compound. Check. Yep. Where's this guy? They're so ratty.
Where is he?
I thought I was full auto. Clearly not. Oh, nice. They've been hard at work here. Okay. Well, you know, we've been in worse situations. Right? Be fine. We're fine. This is all going perfectly according to plan. You guys are worried for no reason. I mean, we got this. This guy don't want none. Clearly. He's got another one. Any more of you? Okay. 1, 2, 3. And then just get a magazine in here and put our arm back on and listen. Well, that was fun. You know, always a good time. Jose, what is going on? What is up? Was tabbed out when you typed that, and Parmesan just rolled up. Yeah, he does that, man. That's kind of his deal. Hope everyone's having a good night. Good to see everybody. These guys obviously were on a mission. We'll worry about that later. But ETG's probably gone, so we'll have to fix that arm, I think. Now, don't need toolkits, but if I see a drill, we're taking it. Not necessarily interested in anything these guys got going on, but we'll take a peek just for funsies. Actually, that might be worth. We're right by an extract, so probably should nab that one. Tier 5 all the way around. Don't really need it, but that's a hard one not to grab. Not gonna lie. We'll see how fat we get. Thank you, sir. What did your friends have for me? Oh, this was okay. Was there not another PMC? Oh, right there. Thought so. Oh, he is juiced up. Man, the gear on these guys, dude. Like, nice. You know? I wish I could take it. I mean, we could. Actually, I mean, all things are possible, but bro, how how heavy would we be? Like, that would be wild, right? 82. Dang, there's no way. I don't even need it. Like, that's just ridiculousness. It's I think I won't put you guys through that. Alright. So real quick we'll take a quick peek around. I'm gonna be yoinking these. Super water, 300,000. Water filter, 99,000. Why does this make sense? A lot of people don't have access to make it into super water yet, I guess, but those are a grab for sure. Don't know why it's saying we need these, but we're gonna grab them. We've got someone trying to creep. See how much of this we can grab before we need to act on it. Can't tell how close, but I definitely heard a footstep. Okay. Well, we'll worry about that in a second. The only place really for drills here would be like toolboxes, of which they're scattered all over the place. So, or a lot of times out here in the open, you'll find like big stuff like that. Holy water filter. Yes, please. They know what I like. And I like me some water filters. Man. Okay. I'm going to eat the herring, even though it's not in my best interest. You know, I don't know where this canned product came from. I found it on some random person. Now I'm eating it. The hell's going on in this game? Alright. Okay. Inside. Inside. Maybe the drills are all around here. Actually, if I wanted to focus drills, this would not be the place to do it. And I don't want to focus drills. It's just because we're here. So don't get it twisted. I'm not looking to get drilled tonight. Ack. Normally, I would be the one with the drill. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's go, because I feel like in terms of drills, we're probably not going to have much luck here. We'll quickly check the bottom, but probably should get our fat butt on the move before whoever's coming here gets here. Because there will be more PMCs for sure. Just take a quick peek around and see what we're looking at. Ooh. Don't mind if we do. Alright. Like I thought. No dice on the drill. That's fine. Okay. Start heading to extract. I'm good with what we got. TTG. Oh. Can always stop to pick up the hose. You know? Alright. This is gonna be a bit of a trek. I probably should have exited out the other way. And actually these days you really should be careful doing this, because the PMCs will be traveling about, and not having stamina is typically a recipe for a bad situation. You know what I mean? It's just not what you want to do, I don't think. So, alright, here we go. I say as I burn all the stamina we so painfully just created. I know, I'm a terrible person. Alright. I'm gonna do it again too. That was just me letting you know what I'm saying. I'm risking death by doing this. You can head look while you're crawling. I don't know why it's never occurred to me to do that. Or to try that. It's kind of dope. I could make this, you know, eventful for you guys at least when I have to regen stam, you know. Make it more cinematic. Or create motion sickness. That's probably not good, actually. Probably not a good idea. Because it'd be like, who's driving this train? You know... Alright. We are nearly there. We'll just go ahead and fill it up. And then we'll check this little shed. Because it can have bigger drops like that. You can find stuff like that actually all around here. So, never a bad idea to look on your way out. Hand drill. See? They're like, you wanted a drill, not that one. That is not the drill we are looking for. And you know this. Such a joker, Nikita. You know? It's like, damn you and your drills, Con. Okay, fine. Fine. Can I get a PMC who doesn't have every symptom of every lung disease on the planet all wrapped up into one? I mean, this guy gets tired just thinking about walking. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, he's not loaded up with too much. Well, okay, he's fairly loaded. Well, considering that armor has plates. Suppose I can understand that. Now, here's where we find out if I actually brought any money. Yes. Yes, yes I did. Okay, good, good. Because if we had gotten to this point in the raid, and I had realized that we didn't have money, that would have been a real me moment for anyone's new to this thing with me. Because I forget shit all the time. I would have absolutely busted out laughing at myself. But fortunately, I'm not a complete moron and had some cash, so we're good to go. So there's that. Alright. Tragedy averted. Nothing to repack. This thing is just fire. Every time I use it, I'm like, damn, this thing is nice. I'm pretty sure we should be fairly set on this ammo. I'll have to check and see. I'll run it till we run out of good ammo to run with it. So be out in 5. These 2 tasks will turn in, and then we'll see what we get from there. Alright, sweet. Parmesan bag acquired. He was definitely trying to ride us too, man. He's like, he waited till we got both task items, you know. And then he's like, alright, now I'm really gonna get him, you know. Now's the time. Very nice. I'll take it. Take it. Not bad for the first raid, so we'll quick depot that Osprey. We'll set to the side, but we'll definitely be putting that to use for sure. Both for compression in the stash and for armor. And our stash has been upgraded. If you remember in the last stream, we were working on the Bitcoin farm, which we got done and filled with 9 out of the 10 graphics cards we needed. But we also spent the 8.5 million required for the next stash upgrade. So we are looking sexy as far as space is concerned. I'll show everyone as soon as we can actually load into the hideout. Give everyone an idea of where we are. We're all caught up, but yeah, this is where we're at. Bitcoin farm is running. We already got 1 Bitcoin from it, so we need another card to fill it up, and then we'll start looking at the upgrade. But man, this thing right here, every 5 hours, that is gonna produce super water, which we could then use the booze generator once we get one of these to turn into moonshine. So we're gonna keep that train moving. And at this point in the wipe, I always start to buy some Alianka, because I just keep it crafting in the background for sugar. And sometimes I'll buy stuff a few things deep just to reward someone who lists bulk. Anyway, that's where we're at. As far as what we need, it's really down to, like, you know, trader rep, you know, for some things, and beyond that, man, we're set. Weapon rack, I believe, is where we need. No, we don't need a drill for that. We got a drill. We just need some money. So maybe I don't need the drill. See, this is the problem with multiple playthroughs, and at the same time, and why I was like, we're not trying to spend all night looking for a drill, because who would do that anyway? Duh. I mean, I would do that. You guys know I would do that. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. There's not even evidence out there on the internet. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Just making up a bunch of stuff now. Anywho, look at this stash space we got. Oh, so lovely. Do I have room for another Parmesan bag? I don't know, actually. Do we? Don't know. I'm not sure. Can I stack it? No. Alright, well, life is tough, Sanitar, and then you get booted. Because basically, Parmesan's better. I can't do it within it still. Wait, what did I do? Okay, right, there. To there. And then there. Aha! Right, I, for a second there, was really worried about me. Man, is that all you're worth? Dang, I can't do that? What? I can buy it, but I can't list it? What kind of shenanigans? Is there something in there? Oh. Well, that's why. Wait a second. Oh, do I want to get rid of this? I mean, no. Let's just put it in the Parmesan bag. Actually, do that. And then we got to keep the hose because it says so. Right? Right. Put it in the old where. Okay, cool. So we got a ton of extra space, and if I can't sell that on the flea, I don't really. I'm not attached to it. Sorry, Sanitar. They said I had to, but we got all of this. We are going to engage in some shenanigans real quick from an inventory management standpoint, because this is somehow satisfying to be able to drag this stuff down, to me anyway, after having dealt with so many space constraints for so long. It's been absolutely ludicrous, and I know you guys understand because you've been watching it. So we are going to soak in the glory of extra inventory space on this standard account for a second. I'm sorry, but I'm sure you guys can understand my level of excitement around this. And when can I actually sell this key, by the way? Not yet. I'm not cool enough. Whoa, whatever. Fine. PSG says we're not cool enough, guys. We can't sell marked keys. So that's a ton of room. That's exciting. This is the stuff that excites me. Let's turn in the tasks, right? I mean, we were actually doing something important. Yes. Bringing my A game tonight, guys. Full of ridiculousness. You want money? Of course you want money. Son of a bitch. Here. Fine. Oh, now you're gonna give me the next mission, right? Morphine injectors. Easy. We could actually craft those. Why do I have so much alkali? Holy. Guys, this is not why we have space issues. Okay, it's not because I'm holding all these things. It's because BSG won't let me sell shit, okay? I want to point that out. This is not my fault. Or it's not completely my fault. I will take some of the blame. Who else did we go there for? Oh, it was therapist. That's right. We went for this one. And we got the information. So, now she's got a few more things. Lost contact. Oh. Oh, indeed. Interesting. Locate the van of the health resort medical services director on Woods. Take a sample of the blood. Also interesting. And we get morphine injectors that we can then turn around and give to someone who just needed them, I suppose. Whatever. Anyway, reward time. What is the... Well, you're giving me RBAO. Fine. So we know we need that. I'm going to go ahead and tuck that into the reserve key. Anytime you get one that's RB, anything that's... Should be a dead giveaway for a dummy like me, you know. I need dead giveaways. Don't make me think about stuff. But that is never a good idea. Obviously, I'll end up with 30 alkalis if you let me think about stuff. Where are we going? We've got to... Certainly some things we could do. I mean, that would be an easy one to knock out, actually. Streets is piling up, right? Reserve inventory check. I need that one key. I'll have to look at that one. Man, Lighthouse is piling up too. Chalet. Bear PMC. Crash Shopper. That's a double dip. Triple dip. You just hit the chalet. Do lost contact. Go ahead and take care of missing cargo while we're there. See what kind of scabs we get. Customs. Situational stuff. This is just a collection. Propane tank. Okay. Yeah. Much as I hate to say it, I think I'm thinking Lighthouse. Okay. Oh, Jaeger is capped. Nice. Nice. What does that open up for us? Probably quite a few optics. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, Lighthouse sounds appropriately dangerous. I think that's where we're going. Let's make sure we have what we need. Am I cool enough to buy an ETG? Damn it. Am I cool enough to buy a Propital BTG? Clearly. Clearly, oh. Naughty boy. Tried to get us, guys. He almost got me. Alright. I think we're good. Only need to take a few extra nades, honestly. Let's see how we're looking on ammo. Boom. I mean, just run that. It's fine. Repair. Okay, so chalet, chopper. The chalet for therapist is at the tennis court, I believe. And then, are we fed? Yes, we are. And then the chopper is close to the chalet, so it'll be about the same thing. Either way, we'll go in early morning, knock both of those down, and post up at chalet, see how many scav kills we can get, because we do have a task there. And then obviously any bears along the way will just be a bonus. So triple, quadruple dip. Rye guy, gun up in the chat. Good evening. How are you? Sorry, I just saw that. Hope everyone's having a good night. Jumped on for a few hours tonight. Wanted to say hello to everyone. Feeling much better. Got some things going on the next couple days. I'll be back to streaming daily, probably starting Tuesday and beyond. You know, and certainly won't be every day. There'll be days I take off, but we'll be getting back to normal. I'm feeling much better, so things are looking good there. So, but hope everyone's doing well. And obviously, with the holidays, it's going to be hard for me to commit to every day with everything that's going on. But I will be jumping on where I can to knock down what we can, both in PvE and PvP. I know we lost some time on both sides with me being sick, so apologies for that, guys. But we will get back on track for sure. A Lighthouse is one that I run off BSG servers, so apologies for the load-in time, but it will help with performance overall. Lighthouse is one of the maps I do recommend using BSG servers, just because if you're trying to host and run in Lighthouse, you're going to run into some serious problems from a frame standpoint. It's just it's a lot, and it will chug. So, but yeah, so I use BSG for Lighthouse, Interchange, and Streets. Streets they force you to, because I don't know, anyone's computer wouldn't just melt trying to host Streets. Where do I have my dollars? There, and I just put more there. I'm living the rough life here. Listen, why are you guys letting me get away with this stuff? I have not organized this clearly. You know, we do want to keep the Alianka in sugar. We are at that point. So at this point, once I start making moonshine, I always start thinking it's time to invest in one of those hedonic things. And then we'll just stack up our sugar and stuff in there if necessary. If not, we've also got the rigs we can depot to, but I like to keep more functional things in those. Oh, we had BT right there. Could have just used that. What a dummy. Alright, T-plug down here. You can get sold as well as you. And then I'm going to look for ammo next anyway, so let me just be consistently stupid at least. Alright, perfect. Back up over 1 million. Stash space. Life's feeling good. I like it. Yeah, thanks, brother. I appreciate the support, man. You guys are wonderful. Seriously. I know I say it a lot, but I'm going to try to remind myself to say it every time. I really do. I appreciate all the support. Especially, you know, when I'm down like that. You know, that's what matters. So But yeah, I'll get back to full time as soon as I can. With the holidays, there will be some nights I won't be able to, Christmas parties, things like that. I'm sure we all have some things going on. But I definitely want to continue this journey. I know a lot of people have been watching it. I'm certainly personally invested. You know, I want to get back to Lightkeeper. I want to get back to buying my spears and you know, that type of deal. But then beyond that, the thing that I haven't talked a lot about, I do want to escape from Tarkov at some point. You know? I'm not gonna leave it, I'll be honest. I think we all know that, but kind of hard not to think about that being a potential option for us, right? So, but first things first, Kappa, then Lightkeeper access, then Lightkeeper task line, which is not insignificant. And then once we have access to buy the spear and the Lightkeeper task line's complete, that's when we will turn our attention to Terminal on the PvE side of things. On the PvP side of things, to be honest, for me, something like that would be a dream, and it's something that we'll work towards long term. But with my schedule, man, it's just it would take me forever and a day, and I would have to focus on just that. And you know, I certainly give that a lot of thought all the time, and I just can't, you know, I gotta have a presence for both. I want that, you know, so I just gotta take a longer view there. Because right now, you know, this is where we've just got, you know, the highest progression and the best chance of getting there sooner, so that we can check that off the list for everyone. I don't know why I'm in full auto, but that's what happens when you go full auto. Elimination. Listen, why couldn't you be at the chalet? You know what I'm saying? That's where I really needed you to be. But no, you had to try to ambush me here. I'm over here trying to talk to people. Not even paying attention to the scavs. And this is not the infill we wanted, right? At all. Actually. So there's that, you know. Oh, hello. Oh, Jesus. Scavs are out today and murderous. Okay, that's good to know. So actually, from here, I might take a different path. Take a longer path to chalet. Actually, I think I'm going to. We're going to switch it up. Because I want to hit the chopper before we hit the chalet is the goal. And rather than do that, let's get our arm put back on. The scavs so mercilessly, you know, took from us. Okay. Here we go. Now, the benefit of being USEC is I can be a little closer to the camp than most. So in this situation, damn it, there's another scav, of course. I'm just trying to heal, and then we can do this. Where you at? Oh. There. Can I go through this way? I don't think we can. this way. Cross over the road along the beach, come up on the backside. This way we split the middle, hopefully avoid the goons if they're up. I'm not interested in bird ass bullshit at all. While we're here though, we should check this to be safe. Of course, that's when he pushes. Yeah. Can be some decent loot upstairs in a room I'll show you. In case you guys don't know. I mean, check every room when you come here. You got jackets on the door. Or on the wall, rather, here. But this room we're about to go into in particular. Actually, ooh. Plus 221, do we have that? No, nice, new. Sweet. Here, can have intelligence, Bitcoin. That could be a Bitcoin, obviously it's GP. Now we have a reason to pick these up in PvE. I'm excited to be able to say that. For the longest time, I'd joke those things religiously, every single time. We got footsteps outside. Maybe not. Maybe they're already closer than I think. Always some ammo on the backside there. Some food potentially in here. And then jackets, duffels. Good little loot spot if you happen to be in the area. I forgot to grab lighthouse keys. Don't know what we need the lamp for, but we'll trust the system. That's how you end up with 30 alkalis, by the way, guys. Trust the system. And you can't sell anything. Because BSG said we're not cool enough. You know what I'm saying? But you absolutely cannot sell alkali until level 35. By that point, you will not need it at all whatsoever. At any point in your life. But that is when it's appropriate to be sold. So this is, you know, I get it. That's powerful stuff, alkali. I mean, that's my biggest complaint every wipe. I'm like, these motherfuckers with alkali just keep deucing me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if everyone wasn't running around with so much fucking alkali, this game would be so much better. So it's fixed, and I'm thankful for that. For one. Oh, I'm so full of shit. Why don't I have Marin yet? And why have I gotta do better in life. I know. I'm disappointed in myself too. I was just fucker. You bitch. That you shot me in the boys. Ow. What? I might need those, man. Jesus Christ. I mean, yeah. Anyway, I know I gotta do better, Mr. Scav. He's like, while you're busy kicking yourself in the nuts, I'm just gonna add this for emphasis. Straight from Nikita. That's fine. Still bullshit. Can't sell alkali. You can tell him I said that. I don't understand. I kid. I've really been enjoying this swipe. But I'm not like... I stopped buying stuff for the hideout a while back with the found and raid thing, and I guess I just got used to that. But yeah, if I was new to the game, man, holy shit, dude, that would be jarring. For sure. And yeah, this bleed is no fun. So, what that's all about. How hurt are we? Wow, we actually let out a little bit. These scavs keep jamming me up. By the way, any area on Lighthouse is pretty much dangerous these days. Because these damn PMCs, man. They catch you out in the open. These bots will absolutely be murderous. Alright, so we're gonna push up to the chopper first, which is where the black smoke is coming from. And then make our way to the chalet. Now by doing this, we avoid backsiding the blue USEC house. That is where one of the two locations the goons can be if they're on Lighthouse. My luck is every time I come to Lighthouse, they like to show up and give me a hard time, or Parmesan, one of the two. So we're just gonna avoid all that once we can actually get over this thing. Hit the chopper, hit the chair, hit the chalet, loot up, and then we'll see. But honestly, looking at Blue House, it didn't look like the goons were up. Certainly doesn't sound like the goons are up. But I haven't heard a lot of anything aside from us engaging with scavs, which makes me wonder where these PMCs are. Which makes me think they're all at chalet, stacked up, 5 deep, waiting on us to get there, more than likely. So it'd be fun. Alright, once we have stamina. If I was looking for long range kills or something, I would peek before I hop down here, but we're pretty set there. At least for the moment. I think we've got, what, one more Tarkov shooter. It's just the 3 consecutive kills thing, which I can just pull out the lever action and do that anytime. So alright. Hello. I hit the button. So that ticked off the visiting the chopper portion of that task. Now there's a folder that we have to grab in the chalet, which is why I wanted to stop here first. I think you can grab the folder, but why is that on the wish list? That had to be a mistake. Well, maybe for Grizzlies, but don't know that I would have wish listed meds. Had to be a misclick. Okay. So for the therapist task, I think it's got to be the bodies that are all on the tennis court down here. And the folder we need for the other one is actually topside on the table in the chalet. It should be pretty easy to get to. What I don't know is what's waiting on us. PMCs. Sounded like they were pretty deep in. definitely got some friends. Yep, you're about to have more. That was a scav. Make sure this back door is not open. Wherever this PMC is, he's trying to rat. Back left. Trying to suss him out. Probably ratting out in the damn bushes. Downstairs. Oh. There's a dead giveaway. Ack. Listen, man. Didn't go around killing people. Where is this dude? See if I can thread this needle here. Outside. What's this audio? Is he upstairs? Rat. Him. Well, he did some looting for us. Nice. Let's go. I have been waiting for a pair of those because we're not cool enough to buy them yet. So that is going to make my ears feel so much better. Boom. Yeah, why not? Okay. Military flash drive, absolutely. SSD, we actually need this. Tell you what, we'll tuck that. I want to be able to see these things so I don't lose the found in raid. Otherwise, I would certainly tuck them. But we all know I'll forget that shit. Let's be honest. So, okay. Done with this jerk. This way. Alright. Now that that's taken care of, it's safe. Because reasons. Oh, it's empty. Nice. Med bag. Looks like they were having some fun over here, man. Some really good times. Nice. Who did it to you, man? Oh, the scav got you. Nice. We've all had that shotgun scav day, man. You know? Ooh, BT. Thank you. Oh. Don't mind if I do, actually. That one. That is one. I mean, where we're at with this wipe, yeah, I'm securing that over anything. Yeah. Tell the gear's getting better. I'm not sure if that's just because I'm getting higher level or what, but pretty cool to see. Maybe some of it was time gated, I don't know. Ooh, Shankaman, what you got for me? Nothing important. Fine. Nobody's. Ooh, Vertex. Nice. That's a good one. Lighthouse definitely has some good loot. I'm gonna fucking forget, but I need that. I know I would. When OCD wins. Volume Never Ending Saga. Episode fucking always. Oh wait, I gotta check this this room. Because there's potential good loot that I've missed here in the garage. In the garage. Can't miss potential good loot, you know. Weapon parts in the back of this Jeep usually. Take that. No dice. Metal scissors that we don't need. Okay, I'm satisfied. Down we go. Bedside tables. And depending on where I'm at in the wipe, I'll check this room or I won't. Can find intelligence in here. It's rare, but more often than not I find food and then some hideout items on that shelf there, but as you can see it's not consistent enough to me to worry about checking all the time, so I don't bother with it once I get to the point where I don't need to. Should have actually exited up there. There's another rare loot spawn on top of this crate. You need to peek at right here. It all nice. Man, that snow. Actually, the visibility is not as good as you would think, but it looks really good. Not sure what it looks like for you guys, but to me, it is just smoking. Gorgeous. I've always liked the snow anyway. Well, in theory. In practice, not so much. Alright, oh, damn it, I forgot to get the thing upstairs. Anyway, we should get the quest tick here. The therapist. When we go over where those dead bodies are, and then we'll go back up to get that task item before we leave. But we will go ahead and loot up while we're down here. Just gotta remember not to leave without it. Me remembering things. Okay, it's a flawed plan, but we're on it. Lost contact. There we go. I believe the only other thing to do is to extract. Yeah. Okay. Easy enough. I don't think we really need the Xeno. The cake is a lie. I'm not trusting the system. I heard footsteps though. Feel like I should trust that. Don't know whose footsteps. Nah. Tax and okay. Back up top side now. Actually should check here. This place is good for gun parts. 34 mil. No 30s for me. Fine. find myself searching weapon crates a lot more now. So, if that was the intention, it definitely worked. Because I think we're all looking for more parts, attachments, you know, bullets, weapons, which is kind of cool. I mean, so I like that aspect of it. Everything's not as available. Of course, once you get to max traders, it's not going to matter, but will say I did like the grind. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's go get this task item. I feel like we've been substantially looty, or acceptably looty. We're on the verge of being too looty. Let's not do that. I mean, there could be ammo here, though, guys. And not trying to loot too much. Task item should be here somewhere. There. Bam. I almost missed it. Nice. See? Appropriately looty. I've got to give credit for that. There's a one I work with who said one day the words appropriately dicky in succession. And I was like, I fuck with that, you know. That's a pretty cool phrase, you know. It's appropriately dicky. So we've decided collectively that it's acceptable to be appropriately dicky when necessary, you know. So figured I'd share. Anyway, we gotta go this way. Obviously, you guys know I'm a crazy person, but now you know I work with some crazy people. I actually work with wonderful people. Top to bottom. Alright, we're gonna get out here. I forgot to check the chair, guys. I don't think I checked the chair. By the way, Blizzard vibes are a thing right now, and I love it. You get the whole Blizzard vibe, you know. Goons around woods. Oh, awesome! Thank you. Sorry, I missed that. If you said that a while ago, obviously I've been entranced by the winter weather. So, thank you for trying to steer me in the right direction. Sometimes I need that, you know. I'll be honest. Quite often. Man, I didn't even grab that much. Why is this guy bitching? Like, okay, we could insurance fraud these. I have a bunch of them. Maybe he'll be happy with that. Wait, no. BSG servers. Some scav's gonna come around and grab those. He's gonna have to deal with it. I'm not worried. This guy, you know, bitching all the time about his stamina. Get in the gym more. You know, I don't know what to tell you. You know? Can't lay around in the hideout all day. Expect to accomplish shit. Obviously, everybody knows you ain't been doing nothing. Okay, right. Now that we've had that internal dialogue with ourselves, let's get to extract with this poor Timmy. Do I have an SJ? We found a Tremadol. You know what? I'm not even doing this to y'all, man. Listen, we're going to spend the wealth. We got it, right? We're even close to exfil. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Because why not? It's not like I'm going to need money. That's better. Cheat code. Go gadget hacks. Alright. Boom. And now ready to roll. Man, this map is gorgeous in the snow. I want to go on woods now. Although you just said the goons were on woods. Maybe I don't want to go on woods. We'll see. I don't know. But did I not eat in all of that? Hold on. Wait, there's... Oh, because I took the stems. Right. Right. Well, listen. Maybe that's why my stamina was messed up. Is that what happened? Did I get exhausted, guys? And just miss it, obviously. I'm trying to get us killed. That's been my goal this whole time. I'm like, wait till they figure out that I'm trying to starve us to death again. And then see how well that goes. I don't really want that. Probably no food in that jacket. Man, I want to search the jacket, but we need, we obviously got to fix the issue we're having. Well, that'll fix one issue. Kind of gross, but I don't know if you guys know this or not. But yeah, this is, you can totally do that, right? And, it will help with the energy, unfortunately, not with the dehydration at all. And I think you can actually kill yourself. Well, obviously, we're dying, but I think if you intentionally just stand there and drink mayonnaise, you will die for sure. All right, I'm satisfied. No food. I was just checking for food. I mean, we could check the jacket, but whatever. Not that crucial. I wanted to see if maybe we could get some metabolism out of this. Doesn't look like it though. So we'll take our lives in the Comtac 6 and the extra Tramadol because we just burnt one and the little Funko Pop. I mean, we got some stuff, is what I'm saying. Death by Mayo, bad way to go for sure. It's not the way you want to go. Not at all. Right? Death by Mayo. Alright. Solid raid. We'll take it. I'm not sure. I don't know. Did we get any scavs by the chalet? Like one, maybe. That rat PMC was really the only one there. However, we did get some scavs. Unfortunately, most of those were the ones that jumped on us. And only one PMC the whole raid. That's interesting. I noticed early wipe, a lack of scavs, and what felt like an abundance of PMCs. Now, maybe it's flipping back around. I don't know, maybe they've balanced some things. Either way, I will say, both on PvE and PvP, the lack of scavs made things a little rough. Trying to get scav kills, and like there was like, I went 3-4 raids without seeing one. But early wipe, it can be that way, especially on PvP because everyone's out there trying to kill them. But it did seem that the spawns were a little light. I don't know, maybe it was just me. Either way, seems like they're out and about right now, so that's all that matters. Okay, don't know why I tried to click those, because, yeah. We'll work our way through the system eventually. Let's ensure this, and then we're going to go ahead and turn in the tasks that we got. Knocked out. What were they? Peacekeeper. Elimination. Oh, that wasn't what we were doing. We were doing, wasn't it Peacekeeper that sent us there? Or, no. Missing cargo. Alright, it was skier. Here you go. Complete. And lost contact. And now what? Drug trafficking. Okay, yeah, we know where that's at. Okay, cool. See what we got. We'll take a look at what's available. Figure out what we want to do with our lives. Buy our lives. 11:36. I got at least another, I'd say, hour and a half at least. So, I wanted to jump on and get as much in as we could and say hello and have some fun. Play some Tark, but I do still have to get up in the morning, so unfortunately I can't stay all night. So just a heads up on that, but please feel free to hang out and enjoy the rest of the stream. Really happy to have everybody here, and I'm struggling with this Rupal thing. Sorry, Jesus Christ. Okay, now that that is out of the way, do I need to repair this? Do we? No. Maybe let's go ahead. Why not? Mechanical take care of us. Go ahead and do this. Do I have side plates in this? Because I have side plates in the other. Yeah, this is tier 6 all the way around. Let's flip these plates around though. Definitely would rather the 54 in the front. Somebody ate that. Anyway. Alright. Tasks. What do we want to be on about? Chemical syringe on factory. The factory door key. Not really. Dead messenger and obtain his letter on factory. Nah. You know, we do have this one on woods, and I do love a good woods raid. Not really feeling Sturman, but I am feeling woods. Maybe it's the snow vibe. Maybe it's, I don't know. We need to eat. I do. Yeah, we do need to eat. Yeah, because we definitely just about died. Right. See, I would have forgot that. Would have forgot. And we'd have been out in the woods dying, and I'd have been like, why the hell do I do this to us guys? And you guys would be out there just shaking your head. Probably like you're doing now. Like, alright, Con, let's get into raid. Yeah, I agree. Let's go. Woods. We'll go ahead and we'll knock out that one for therapist. There's really no double dip there, but it's literally the easiest task in the world. Which means we can just have a good raid and have some fun. And, not be too task focused. Maybe we check the village. I don't know. Check the bunker. We'll see. Depends on where we spawn. Obviously, the van we're looking for is by the lake. It's going to be over towards Sturman, Ruaf area. So hopefully we get a spawn close to that. We can hit it early and then maybe loot med cam. There's bound to be some action there. Something along those lines. By the way, appreciate everyone hanging out in stream tonight. Especially because I just last minute threw it up, and to have everyone here is pretty cool. So thank you guys for being here. If you are enjoying the stream, please consider subbing to the channel or dropping a like. Or somebody hyped a video today. That was pretty cool. Never had that happen. So whoever did that, thank you. But anything and everything helps. So I very much appreciate it. We'll head into woods. Really not much to get into task-wise aside from the van. But we're going to have some fun either way. I bet woods is absolutely gorgeous right now. Indeed. Okay, now where the hell I am is a whole other ass question. I think we are. Okay, I think I know where we are. Let's see. USEC camp this way? Yes. Yep. Yeah. We did not get the spawn we needed for what it is we are trying to do. But not the end of the world. Could loot that, but not really interested in it. I think based on where we are, I think we hit bunker, village, and then wrap around the med camp, hit the van, and see where we want to do from there. At the USEC checkpoint. I usually use sniper rock to triangulate my position, so we may have to run around blind here for a second, but I'm fairly certain we are close to Sturman's camp. looking for the USEC checkpoint. There we go. Okay. There we go. Gotta get my bearings. Woods in a blizzard. Interesting way to get lost if you didn't know where you were going. But we do. That is good. Old Sturman would be easy to pick out in the snow, actually. Not that the sword unlock is required for Kappa or Lightkeeper, but certainly wouldn't mind running that one back. Had a lot of fun doing that. And in the snow with high boss spawn rates, that would be the perfect time to do it, if you ask me. For Sturman, that's just like no brainer. Man. Make sure we're not shaking here. 'Cause I'm so out of breath all the time. But yeah. Right up this backside, there's a path that leads just over where the actual bunker is. See what's going on there. Check on the village. I'm not gonna bother looting too much at either place. I really just want to swing through, see what kind of action's going on. The bunker, we will take a peek at the floor just for the keys, because you really should if you're there. Also, that back desk can have a military flash drive, so I probably should look at that too, but I'll take a quick peek around in there. That place has juicy loot, for sure. So from here I usually look for the fence line. We're ahead on top of the bunker now. I'm coming up left side. Usually I go down along the right, but go either way. Just wouldn't go barging right in. This is one of the highest traffic places on both PvE and PvP. It's like nobody's home. Also, neither are the keys from the looks of things. Oh, there's a key. Sometimes I just step back and allow everything to settle. It'll help those things pop out sometimes. Especially the ones that are hard to see on the middle of that dark floor like that. But that is another key we need. For sure. So quick swing through here. I mean, you gotta grab the blue things, right? I mean, that's just has to happen. Man. I'm set on docs cases. Really shouldn't be bringing these rigs because I'm not planning on looting this much. Old habits die hard. You know? I remember that was when I first started really like committing to learning Tarkov. Like that was how I measured my raids, man. A lot of people still do. Like it's how much you can get out with. I do that probably. Ooh, I need that more early wipe, for sure. Later wipe, you know, I tend to get more task driven, and so at some point, a lot of raids I won't even bring a bag. I may pick one up in raid or something. I just found this one though, so it seems a shame not to use it, you know. Dealing with early wipe bags so much. Saw the raid bags like a breath of fresh air. Presser's probably good, but don't know if I'll be cool enough to be able to sell it, you know. And oh, what do we have here? Oh, we got fucking partisan again. Alright. No question, that was who I saw running. Where he ran to is the question. He's a crafty little bitch. I heard him. No eyes yet, though. Dead PMC. No. I fully expected that to say partisan. Here we go. Was it a scav? I swear I thought it was Parmesan, man. Oh. Let me not let my guard down. The dog tag and that scab value makes me feel a little better. Oof. Yeah. Maybe it was the scab voice line. Probably was. I'm probably tripping. Who knows, right? And I don't think we got anything going on here. I probably should check for some food before we get too far. We do have a ways to go yet. And like somebody beat us to it. I don't think that PMC ever got the loot though. Don't recall seeing anything in this bag. Let me check this spot over here.
Scav over there.
Maybe it's this guy that's got all the loot. Hello there. Hello there. Just these two. Did you guys grab everything? Tic Tac, have you been looting for me? A little bit. I don't want to carry it. I just grab it for the loot XP. If you're wondering why I grab it, just to drop it. That's it. Ooh, what do I need this for? Oh, whatever. Probably not anything. Yeah, to write home about. Maybe Charlie did a better job looting for us, guys. He seen no. Nope, he did not. Wow. Charlie, you make really bad decisions, don't you, bro? I mean, of all the things you could have grabbed, and that's what you choose. Well, decent armor. Okay. Let's check for food and we'll keep it moving. Oh, water. Close approximation. I want to say that door down there has a key to it now. I haven't been back behind it yet since 1.0. I'd like to check it out at some point. Oh, I guess we do need a few metal parts for the weapon rack expansion. Not a lot though, so we don't need to be too looty. Alright, onward. PMC's down, scav taken care of. No Parmesan threat. Take a peek over here at the shed. See what we got going on. From there, we'll check med camp. And I gotta remember to hit that van. That's the whole reason we came here. Well, I mean, that's the task that brought us here. It's not the whole reason we came here. I wanted to see woods in all its snowy glory. And I thought inquiring minds would too, you know. Alright. Yeah. All quiet on this front. Any food in here? There's a bag, so we have a chance at some sprats, which I'll take. Okay, so we got some food at least. We don't need stuff to drink. We'll be fine. Also don't need that light on. Obviously it's the light outside. Literally nothing but white for miles, and I'm running around with a flashlight. What a dummy. Oh, I love these bodies. I found a tier 6 plate for a bastion here on these bodies. We're searching. Sure when they added them or how I missed it, but I like that they're a thing. We're gonna drink this water. I do not want the Bravo. I will take the PS. No need for the tank helm. By the time we start doing night missions, we'll have the rep required to buy actual NVGs. Ooh. Why is it saying we need that? I'm not buying it. Fake. Nope. Don't need to be carrying a battery out of here. That's what they make tank batteries for. Yeah. I'm trying to bypass this ravine and go too far, and we're gonna go straight through it. There's a ridge over here to the left. We can avoid that. I remember when I was learning this game on PvP, that ravine pissed me off. I was like, the hell are they gonna put a ravine here, man? I don't know where I'm going. Just trying to walk around. Oh god, dude. Those were the days. Woods is still like a horror movie on PvP. I don't care what anyone says. Nobody walks through woods with their butt unpuckered on PvP. You get sniped from anywhere. Don't see anything going on over here. Seems rather juicy and available to me. Juicy and available. I like that combination of words for some reason. Can't quite put my finger on it. Oh, how did he survive that? Did you guys see the blood spatter twice? Alright, maybe I didn't see what I thought. Maybe the third headshot's the thing. Okay, that time. I swear I thought I saw a blood spatter though. I swear I did. Which, honestly, I didn't think when I pulled the trigger that the shots were gonna land, but could have been grazing blows, maybe. I was surprised to see the blood spatter, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So while we're here, before we loot this up, I'm gonna go ahead and hit this van. The vehicle of interest, if you will. Should be this one right here. So I think we have to locate and take a sample of the blood. The locate is done. You can find some food here too, usually. Yoink. Ooh, need all of that. And the sample's on the side. This thing. Take. Bam. Easy breezy. Now we do have to get out with the sample, but that is how easily that task is done. And we got the green smoke, so that exfil's open. Good news. We have the rest of the time we need to loot. And potentially shoot anyone who's still in there. Nobody? Oh wait. As I say nobody, thought I heard a voice line. But I also thought a scav was Parmesan, so you know. Sturman is pissed at someone though, so there's definitely some PMC still. Or it's the BTR. They only get mad at PMCs or the BTRs? Seems awful close. Well, feast or famine, guys. Feast or famine. We went from damn I'm starving to what do I do with all this bullshit food I can't eat. You know? First world problems. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Snow sounds way better this year, doesn't it? For real. I thought that too. It's not as like deafening. Last year, I remember, right? We were playing PvP together last year in the snow, and it was like, man, so loud you could barely hear yourself think, much less anything else. It definitely seems a lot better this year. I thought it was just me, but I'm glad someone else noticed too. I always wonder, you know what I mean? Like, is it just, am I just thinking that? I need that confirmation bias in my life. Yeah, I remember the snow, like the sound being tough last year. I remember getting to the point where I was like, all right, I'm so ready for the snow to go away, you know. But honestly, I'm kind of glad to have it back. I'll be honest, I've been enjoying it. And I did not think I would feel that way. I think Ev and I were talking about it in Discord the other day, and I was like, I don't know about snow, but man, yeah. It is nice. I suppose I'll ungrinch myself. I like the snow, fine. Whatever. I'll take the PPMO. Indeed. We'll make good use of it, actually. I probably won't even take it out of the rig. Why not? If we're running this platform. What the fuck is that round? We have got to get a 50. Man, I've got to fire one of those into something. You know, like, just, it has to happen at some point. Obviously, I was away from Tark when they added that weapon. Oh, man. Some of the numbers on some of those rounds are just ridiculous. It's outstanding. Like, what is this? Holy shit, dude. What does this not kill? What survives this? And why? Why is that? Oh my god. Holy shit. What ammo is that, dude? That is insane. I'm so frazzled by how good those rounds are. I can't even remember what the hell I've searched. Those are nasty, dude. That is death just delivered right there. That round. That is death delivered right at your front doorstep. You get hit with one of those, it's a wrap. You better hope somebody loves you. Because, man, that's going to hurt. Alright, I'm satisfied. I was almost satisfied. Now, I'm more satisfied, but also curious that I potentially missed more. Son of a bitch, I almost felt good about the fact that we didn't miss stuff. Just kidding. The red numbers are enough to cause me to want to scurry away, usually. I don't need all of this food, but I'm going to eat as much of it as I can while I'm here. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you guys don't waste food like that too. It's not just me. Right? It's not just me. Shit was loud. Guys! Bam! last duffel bag I was going to look at. We're totally about to bounce. GPU number 10, the Bitcoin farm is complete. For now. I'm leaving on that note. I mean, you know, that's just a great way to end this particular raid. Like, finds GPU, gets the fuck out. That feels like the way the story should end. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we're good there. For real. Random ass. Random. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, I'm happy though. I'll take it. Oh. Man, oh man, it's good to be back with you guys, and good to be feeling good. And you know, that weighed into the decision too, believe it or not, because I was not feeling well, I was still streaming, and I could, you know, I know there were people there supporting me and stuff, but it just, I felt like it wasn't good enough. You know what I mean? Like, it was cool that I was trying to stream while I was sick, but I don't think the streams were as good as they could have been as a result of that. So, but anyway, yeah, that shit was funny as hell. Anyway, but I gotta clip that probably. That's a clip. I don't know if I can put that on YouTube. Lucky for real, for real. Hey man, I will take that luck. And I'm on the wrong side of the exfil. I'm trying to type and play and talk, and clearly I should probably just do one thing at a time. But you know, how can I be mad at that? I'm just, oh, I should drink this. Damn it. I was too slow. Too slow. But we got the task complete. We also, coincidentally, finished off our Bitcoin farm. So we're going to slot that puppy in. We'll be 10 of 10. And then I always, traditionally, anyone who's been around knows, Bitcoin 1 becomes available, I farm it and get all the GPUs. When 2 becomes available, then I'll do the next 15 and so on and so forth. So we will be going back to ground zero, but now there's no need until we get Bitcoin 2, because get them all when we can actually put them to use. That's a random GPU out in the middle of the woods. I'll take it. Not gonna complain about that guy at all. We'll get loaded out here in just a second. Hope everyone's having a good night. Certainly am. Alright. Sweet. Get some of this depot. I mean, that for a raid where I was not trying to grab stuff, I very suspiciously grabbed a lot of stuff. It's almost like I have a problem. This ammo is being moved immediately to a safe place, because holy sh, those are some rounds. Anyway, that's the big win. We'll go ahead and put this. Wait a second. That is a good one. RBPS P2, I believe, is one of the ones that opens one of the underground cages where Luhar can spawn. Those cages are phenomenal for hideout items, food, just all sorts of good stuff there. So we definitely want that key. Ultimately, I need another docks case for reserve and for shoreline, but we'll get there. Let's get this GPU slotted, turn in this task, and see what we can do from there. Alright, go. Get them, start them. And then anything that we need to be working on here, I don't know if we have the ability to, but actually as I'm thinking about it, there is something I want to be working on. I know it's not much, but it's a start, and there's a reason. Don't know why it's not favorited yet. Probably just because I haven't been crafting it, but we should keep that going in the background too. Biddy! Boom! 10 out of 10. Okay, wonderful. So, the trader was therapist. The job was, what was it? Healthcare. Privacy. Done. Easy. Another one. Where's this? What? Oh. Oh, reach a require. I'm like, it's one of those. A freebie. Nice. I love the freebies. Apple a day keeps the doctor away. What? Sure, I'm concerned about my health. Oh. Selected items do not match condition. Okay. Oh, that's, I remember that one. Athlete, health skill level, 10 of 10. An apple a day. So why would you do that? I guess I don't know. Like, am I concerned about my health enough to back out and deal with menu UI issues? I don't know, guys. Do we feel healthy enough? Are we healthy enough? Let's look. This is where we are. I'd say that's healthy. Not as healthy as it has been. Why is it saying we should level our health? I mean, what is it? It's not, I mean, limb fracture, energy consumption. Well, until we get this capped. I suppose that's moderately useful. But will you take my money? That's the question. Oh. You will, but we'll get kicked back to the menu. There we go. Typical Tarkov. Alright, sweet. Well, that one's done. So we got a few freebies there, man. Easy. Terra group cargoes on customs. That could be long term, something to look at, but we do need some things on customs. PMCs on dorms. Not worried about break the deal, but we could mark some setup. Rite of passage, new gas station, PMCs at dorms, and then abandoned. But that's a lot of markers. I'm not really. We'll bring some markers, but let's hit dorms. Let's hit new gas. I would love to do a dorms raid. Actually, custom sounds wonderful. Yeah. So looking at time, we are 12:14. I'm going till about 1 a.m. Eastern, guys. So just heads up. Really do appreciate everyone being here. And if I didn't have to get up in the morning, I certainly would stay longer. But that's all the time I'll have for tonight. I will be back Tuesday evening, and then should be pretty much daily from there. So all that said, appreciate everyone being here. Let's get the customs. So I'm just gonna swing through dorms, see if we can catch some PMC kills. Maybe we run into some Rochelle. Oh, sorry guys, 2 seconds. If we're going that way, we really should bring keys. I'm such a moron. It would be better if we had our keys though. That way at least we could get some value. Or wait, it's not gonna let me back out. Or it did let me back out. Ah, sweet. It let me. Apologies for the back out, everyone. Be better if we had our keys though. If we're going, you know. Okay. You can always tell when it starts to stop spinning that you're almost there. Here we go. Yeah, well, that's good. Okay. Perfect. There we go. I should have looked at the keys, but we're already halfway there, so no point. I don't think we can now that I've chucked them in our secure container anyway. So this grizzly's seen better days, but Never one to say no to a grizzly. Do we have a space for this puppy? That's another question. In the bag stack we did. Of course, that's why I would have one there already, because you know, I'm all about making the same mistakes. We've got a four square there, man. I could have tucked something else away, Tarkov. You know? Way too much in that stash there. Now we've got more space. That last upgrade's gonna feel just like icing on the cake. Of course, by that point we'll have some thick cases and stuff like that too, so yeah. So long term, do want to escape from Tarkov. Obviously we're gonna do the Lightkeeper ending. We're going through the entirety of it, but multiple endings interest me too, though I do think if you have to reset to do that, we would just look at maybe doing a different ending on a different account. I do have other accounts that we could use for stuff like that, so we'll see. But I'm in no rush. I mean, you know, I always move fast anyway. It's just part of my nature, but been enjoying 1.0, and I think I just want to settle in and continue to. I think I'm getting to the point where I'm past that, you know, gotta grind as much as possible urge with it, but at the same time, I always had that kind of grind on Tark anyway. This 1.0 was just amplified for sure. We were all excited to have it available. Sounds like we got a lot going on at New Gas right now. Maybe the boys are there. In which case, might be better to take a long view of this. Of course, that's not what I'm gonna do, because why do the thing that makes the most sense? I mean, who does that? I always do the stuff that doesn't. Oh, yeah, I saw someone down by the fuel container moving left to right. Did not look like we're shallow though. Looked PMC. Now we got someone over there too. I do not trust that shit. Someone's in there, probably. Oh. Sniper. Had to be a sniper. No. I would have bet on PMCs in there. A lot of movement. Oh, we definitely have the boys. We got fucking PMCs. Okay. Now I'm starting to understand what the fuck was going on. Everything, all at once. Good. Have to, or I'm dead. Fuck! I'm dead. Man, we got caught in a crossfire from hell, dude. I had to go for the ETG there. We had 3 heavy bleeds, and with 3 heavy bleeds, your days are numbered. Unfortunate. So what we had going on there, we had a few scavs outside of New Gas. But then we had Rashala and boys on the other side of the station out front. And then they were starting to push. And then the PMCs were coming from the other side. And so, yeah, we got pinched in between all of that. Unfortunate. Had the boss here push some PMCs up the mountain early and rush back down. Yeah, for real. Nice. Yeah, I mean, you know, and that's one thing I will say. Especially now, PvE, those scenarios play out like a lot like they do on PvP. Like there's so much spontaneous stuff like that can happen. I mean, obviously we heard there was some gunfire over there, but I didn't understand the magnitude of what was about to take place, certainly in the position that I was in. And now it all makes sense. But yeah, I've seen a lot more just fun, crazy situations like that with where the AI is at now. It feels really, really good and a lot of fun. And that, I mean, to me, like, I love raiding, you know, of course, but man, if it's not fun, man, or if you're not like, you don't get that thrill for it, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I think brings people back, and that's what brings me back. It's those fights like that. Now, obviously, we didn't come out on top, but man, when you do, it's just so worth it to me. That's why I play Tarkov. That shit's fun as hell. But would have been nice to come away with the dub. Which one has better condition? That one has been used and abused. How are you looking? Much better. Not sure about the optic though. Do we have somewhere? I'm sure. Vortex kicking around. I may just take this voodoo. Let's just take the voodoo. We're going right back to customs, by the way. In case you're curious. That is happening. Why am I not seeing it? It's just not sticking out to me like a vortex does. Poor voodoo. I've abandoned you, you know. And now I'm using you because you're available to me. I'm a bad person. We're bad voodoo users. We're former voodoo users, I guess you'd say. We're current voodoo users though, and that's all that should really matter, right? Oh, I got Igolnik. Nice. Not really worried about that for what we're doing, but nice to know it's there. Let's see. Matter of fact, let's just do it this way. What do we have here? We've got BP. Yes, indeed. And we'll load up. I don't have much. We'll do a mag of that too. And then we'll reload from the PP and the PS. Alright, sweet. I think we should be good to go. Oh, the Grizzly, right? Ha. Man, I had just retired that Grizzly too. I was like, man, you're 800 and some. You can chill out in there, but nope, now we need you. Now you're essential. Now you gotta get back to work. Alright. There we go. Or in the ULH. Man, those Comtac 6s. I'm glad we insured them though. Okay. Customs goes again. The return, the revenge, the re-gear. So, dorms, new gas, have some fun. Really, that's all we're out to do. So we need scav kills at new gas, obviously, PMCs at dorms. We didn't make it to dorms that raid, but we definitely found some PMCs. Honestly, I think if you were just focusing that task, the best bet would just be to run to dorms and camp it the entire raid. I'm not going to do that because I think that would be boring for everyone to sit and watch. But if I was like, if that's the task you had to do and that's all you were trying to do, yeah, go there early, because the PMCs, as you see, they move through the map now. They go where they want, they engage where they want, you know, they move from loot area to loot area and then they extract. But yeah, you can catch yourself in some funny situations now as you're moving through. So, oh wow, probably should be more careful, eh? Jeez. Rip KD. Not that I care. Alright, let's go. Let's get back in there. I do. This weapon though, man. Oof. Looks. Now the Dura doesn't hold up well. I've noticed they burn pretty quickly, but man, they are phenomenal. Alright. Already, right off rip, we're right next to something. A lot of somethings. Okay. There's two of the somethings. Oh, slow J-Ray. I don't want to kill you guys here. I want to kill you at new gas. Well, stop shooting at me. Ugh. Listen. Can I thread the needle here? Oh, probably not. Actually, if I could just hit his shoulder, but I think I'm hitting that metal beam instead of him. Where's this other dude? Oh. Slow Jiri. Okay. Let's see what these, actually, you have a bag. Have you been looting yet? Probably not. Go see what these guys had in terms of ammo before we move. Unfortunately, that's 2 PMCs that won't be at dorms for us. 3. Whoa, shit. 3 PMCs? Did I kill all 3 of these? Hold on, I'm curious now. Like, now I have to know. Yep, got that one. Because I swear I only saw 2. Like, they were stacked up something fierce, man. Oh, we got BP in these. Nice. That's just a yoink. Sure. So we'll go ahead and do this. That's gonna have BP in it too. And yeah, I mean, no point in even unpacking that for now. We'll just carry. As long as I keep 1 slot, we'll be fine. So that was that guy. How about this dude? Dang, we got him too. We got the 3-piece, man. I didn't even know. Hello? Fuck off. I'm trying to loot stuff. No, we're doing this now. No, we're doing this now. Nope, we're doing this now. I'm faster than you, and also, I have more bullets. Anything else? Anyone else? Can I get my stuff, please? Thank you. These scavs. No respect, man. Over here trying to do stuff, figure things out. I'm trying to solve mysteries. These scavs are just demanding my attention. ETG, that's a dub. Yoink. Zagustin, also dub. They're like, here, that will save you next time. A Zagustin. It's almost like These guys watched that last clip and they were like, hey, let's show Khan how it's done. Okay, fine. Well, how it's done is you rock BP ammo, douchebag. That's how it's done. Anyway, what do you get? Mode. Ooh. Yeah, we did. I would not have called that. I thought there was 2 for sure. How are you alive, bro? Seriously. Wow. Well, I mean, I don't know that anything's going to be left for us to kill anywhere with the number of things we've already had to kill here, so we'll see. We may not have to go anywhere. I mean, it looks like just all the fun's coming to us. What do you got going on here? Yes. Nothing we're going to stop this train for, but I will tap these guys. Tap these guys. Alright, sweet. To new gas. Before I loot so much that we never make it there. I should have probably grabbed some food off those guys, but I'd rather have nades and bullets, evidently. What does that say about me, I wonder? I like real life. Ah! Who's shooting me? Why? I'm a cool person, fucker. Oh. No! Yeah, I'm not the one that did it. And why are you shotgunning me right out the gate, bro? They lied. Whoever told you. Whatever they said. Don't believe it. The pile of bodies was not one I created. Okay, and even if I did, it would have been self-defense. Don't you believe in self-defense? Is that a scav virtue? Are you guys allowed to defend yourself? Obviously. I was shooting at people. Alright. We encourage them to make better life decisions. Who is over here this time? Oh, over here this time. That guy. Well, unfortunately, they're making us kill every scav on the planet before we get to new gas. I probably could have just ran, but, you know. Just kidding. I'm having fun, as always. So, any magazines full of BP, we must spend some of this lovely ammo on some things. Right. Listen. Oh, you Matrix turned on me. Now you drop shotting on me. Pulling out all the stops on us, guys. Is this guy dead? Did this guy ever fuck off? No, he is not dead. He did not fuck off. That's the answer to that question. Do I need to adjust? No. Do need to shoot better, though. Maybe I do need to adjust. Yeah, I do need to adjust. There we go. Not a dead-on shot. Okay, so range is not the best, but I should have figured that with a caliber. That should not be a surprise. Quick fuse on that one. Only problem with just using every grenade. I didn't check for light on this weapon. That's not the problem. But the fuse timer is... Oh, whoops. Do that. So no shala here. No scavs. This is where we need the scavs, though. Pop off around, take a peek around, and see what we can loot. Maybe a scav will come to see us. Probably not. Can't believe I forgot to put a light on the weapon. I'm sorry, guys. I suck. Just gonna go ahead and drink this. Yeah, these are definitely worth grabbing. Registers, man. So worth. I don't know if I have keys for this place, but we'll see. Yeah, so if you need some quick cash, hit up the gas station. Oh, we have either one of these. Yes. Be some good meds in here. And I have this one. Nice. Letty. Nope. Oh. Nice. Got a scav coming. Yes, Mr. Scav. Step right in. Oh, don't shoot that thing though. Hello there. Now that body will attract more. Perfect. This is kind of how I envisioned things going the last time. Before we got ambushed. Well, that was a crossfire, not necessarily an ambush, but we definitely were not in a good situation. We were running from one problem straight to another. Basically. Did I loot this guy? Ooh. Nothing. Man, speaking of nothing. You know, I don't really loot this often, and it's because every time I do, it's just underwhelming to me, or that's been my experience. I've always heard people say good things, but I've never really gotten crazy results out of these keys. Maybe it's just me. Okay. I'm satisfied. Any scavs coming about? Probably gonna go ahead and head to dorms. I'm not gonna wait around for too long. But I did want to at least see if we can get a kill or two. But these kills, like the new gas, old gas kills, they always take forever. Those types of tasks. A lot of times will kind of make you go nuts. Take one quick peek around the backside before we leave. But I try to wrap them in with other things. Just to break up the monotony a little bit. Let's go check dorms and see if we can get some PMC action over there. Maybe we get Rashala. I don't know. We'll see. This will be the last raid of the night, though. Looking at time, hopefully we get some good action, good loot here. I didn't even look at extract options. That's where my head's at. It's just raid, right? Go shoot things. That's where I was thinking, basically, as usual. All right. So I'm gonna check both. Just in case Rashal and them are here. They can be in 2-story as well. But also, if I check 2-story first, it kind of gives me a chance to listen. Get an idea of what's going on. And then if Parmesan's around, gives him a chance to push. Which is always preferable. I would prefer to fight him in dorms over any place. Because he literally will just run down the hallway at you. Okay. I think we're clear. Alright. Key-wise, we do have a few here that we can check. I think they're down here. 110 and 114. Nope. Okay, 114. Let's see. Sorry, I had to off for a second there. Bunch of 3-story keys. 114. It's really the only one here. Okay. Story it is. There's a few more keys over here with safes I really need to get. This one, I'm shocked I don't have. Note for Kozlov we found already. Don't see the boys, but I've felt that way many times. Cars here, so that's great. Doors are closed. Typically if there's PMCs here, they would leave it open, but can't trust anything really these days. I'll chuck a nade down here, see what we got. Sorry for the no light, guys. Hopefully it's still pretty lit up for you guys. I can see pretty well. Looking at the monitor right now. I heard nothing on that nade. So I think, unfortunately, nobody's home. Okay. Well, few keys we can check here. Real quick though. Call me crazy, but this one I just don't leave up. Killed me before. Trying to tuck away inside a room or run out that door. Can't remember which, but I just got in the habit of blowing it up just to keep it from happening. Such a silly way to die. I think part of me likes that they added those things, part of me doesn't. There. See what we got back here. No, I've got this one. Do I have this too? I do. Sweet. There's a computer in that room too we can check on the way out. Some quick loot out of this place. something. Fine. They're like, the hell you will. Don't know why they don't want to give us loot, guys. No two duffels. We stand no chance at a GPU here, but I'm gonna try anyway. Actually, we stand a pretty good chance. I found a few in this one. Over some raids. I got excited. No dice. Let's see, how much time do we have left? 15 minutes. Probably enough time. We should probably swing by Big Red. Obviously nothing going on here. Could take the car. What are the other extracts though? Yeah, Ruaf. I think maybe we push towards Ruaf. Try to hit Crack House. Am I really that heavy? Oh, all this. Yeah, oh, we're really that heavy. That's fine. Fine, maybe we'll find something to shoot it at. So we'll push over to Ruaf, and depending on what's going on there, if we have enough time, we'll hit Crack House real quick. That's got to at least be worth selling, right? Hard to pass up weapon boxes. Their plan worked, guys. These boxes are eminently more valuable now. Ooh. Ooh. Well, I think we know what we're about to do now. Right? I mean, that's a hell of a way to end it. Let's go out with a bang. But we're going to do it close to Ruaf. We are going to pop this joker. Yeah. That'll be dope. That's a nice find, man. Not every day you find one of those in a freaking weapon box. Usually get them on my scav or I've seen them in marked rooms before, but I didn't know that they could spawn in a weapon box. That's a new one on me. Not that I'm complaining. Let's make you number 5. Get this little Timmy some breath in his lungs, because he's got some kind of lung disease. I don't know what's going on. This dude needs some help though. Is it the stream lagging or is it my monitor lagging? It looks like my monitor. Okay, good. Where is this thing gonna come down if I pop it here? Don't want to do it too close to the extract, but it's right here. Right here is good. We'll see where it comes down. I don't know if it's gonna be right there, if it's gonna be someplace else. Go ahead and clear the exfil and make sure we're not gonna have any problems there. Oh, problems. The fuck? Chucking nades too? Where? I do not see where this person is shooting me from. We'll keep moving until we do, but Feels oddly like an asshole, I know. Oh. Oh shit. The fuck? Well, it's a Houston because we have one. ETG because we need one. Reload because fuck. What is going on right now? Are these Rashala's guards? What the fuck is going on right now? I am so confused. Oh. Like, what is that sound? I'm gonna try to put my arm back on. See if we get pushed by anyone else. I believe those are guards. I'm not sure what is going on with that. This close, I've never seen them that far away from their spawn. That is weird. Okay. We are pretty fucked up right now. Get our other arm put back on. I'm just gonna take a Propital when we're done here. That'll take care of our arms and also take care of any problems that arise from whoever's left. If those are guards, there's more. And also, Rashala's probably not far behind. No way those aren't guards, though. Yep. Absolutely guards. Interesting. So why over here? That's the question. Yeah, I don't know what brought them over here, but thanks for the BT. Never gonna say no to that. Now is Rashala with you? Fortress? Who would they have chased from Fortress? The goons? Partisan? That is an interesting question. See what this guy has. Need to check the ammo. Yep. That's coming with. Alright. Let's I'm gonna go loot this supply drop real quick and see what's going on in there, but we'll obviously have to keep our ourselves aware of what is going on with that right there. I believe it was just those two that were left, but I'm very curious what the hell happened. However, I don't want to let you guys down on this. So, let's see what we got, right? Jeez, what a raid, dude. Ah, fucking love where Tarkov is right now. What is this raid, GPU? What, Tetris? What is this, dude? What the fuck is going on right now? Yes. you know, I don't think we need the wires as much as I'm gonna want some of this other stuff. I could just, I mean, that's not any space savings whatsoever, unfortunately. So, I mean, I think the responsible thing to do here is to just try to unpack some where we can to consolidate and take as much of this goodness with us as we can. But holy cow, dude, that's outstanding. I'll take that. That is absolutely a yoink. And yeah, we can just do that. There we go. I don't think we need anything else there. Actually, I think we should probably move. Lest we run the risk of losing all of that wonderful goodness. I think that's probably where we should call it and get out of Dodge. Also, will be probably where we call it for the evening. Looks like the stream is lagging a little bit on my end. Hopefully that wasn't the case for you guys. Hopefully it didn't lag out. Maybe it's just my monitor, but wow, heck of a way to finish off the raid. The daggone GPU, man. Second one of the night. Not even just out there, right? All tapes and notes were transferred to the handbook. That's wonderful. That was an awesome raid. That was a ton of fun. Yeah, those were guards for sure. I wonder how they got over there, you know? Some of the questions the world may never know, but definitely wanted to jump on and say hello to everyone. I know it's been a few days since the stream. I appreciate you guys and all the support while I was dealing with my sickness. We'll be back on stream Tuesday evening. I'll get it scheduled. Apologies for not keeping up with that. But Tuesday evening and beyond, and then you know, probably we'll be back to daily somewhat. There will be some days I won't be able to with the holidays and parties and things, but we're definitely back, feeling better and ready to continue this. I would stay longer tonight if I could, but I've got obligations, so need to get some good rest, and I will be back to see everyone as soon as possible. As always, be good to one another. Thank you so much for joining the stream tonight and hanging out. Please feel free to drop a like, drop a sub if you haven't, hit the notifications bell, that way you know when we go live and when I upload stuff and all of this inventory. I'll you know, I'll deal with this in the morning, but till then, guys, thank you so much for being here. Be good to one another, and I'll talk to you soon. Good night. Peace.